Hi, and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. This is episode 123. I'm Naturally Knitting, aka Jessica.
And I'm Allena, aka Sternitz. Today is September 23rd. This is our weekly podcast. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you're a regular, come back.
So grab your knitting, pull up a chair, and craft along with us. Mojo?
Got any mojo?
Yeah, I finished the baby sweater I was making, hundreds. And I don't know if I took a picture on here. I did. Oh, I didn't take a picture after I actually sewed the buttons on. But whatever, I can show. This is, I was laying them out. Well, it's not letting me flip it.
Yeah.
I used the darker buttons, and there's the hat that I made to go with it. I gifted it today. I gave it to her. So, it's gone. And then I also finished two monsters for her kids.
Cool.
Or the other two boys.
Oh, I like that red one.
And they are also gone. So yeah. That's it.
I have some. First off, I have this sweater. Doesn't look any better on a bear.
You're a little blurry, but you don't like it on there?
No, I took pictures of it and turned it in for detection already. Am I still blurry? I hate this internet.
I know. Our internet is having issues. It's not as bad as it was a little bit before, but it's not great.
I still don't like the underarm. So I didn't give it. This is Madison there that just sits up in their room that is hanging on. I finished Charmander.
Yay! Sorry.
For our podcast, I went upstairs and stole this out of Bella's bed. She was sleeping with it. I pried it from her arm.
That is podcast dedication.
So yeah, but I did the eyes, and I sewed this side he looks kind of angry, and this side he looks kind of happy. Because I'm not good at embroidery. And then I did a tail.
That turned out really cute.
So she's sleeping with it. Obviously, she likes it. She was so excited. And it turned out really cute.
It did.
Oh, I also gave him noses. So, Charmander is on.
Hey.
I think I finished another square, maybe, since the last time we talked.
Okay.
But I don't know. I did, however, remember me telling you I went into the stash and I found someone who had of the same thing? So I had bought some Karen 1 pound, which it kind of matched in weight, but it's a little bit stiffer than the stuff I was using, and I don't like it as much. But it's making an okay square. So I went to and found, and I got that in the mail, and I thought it was going to be more lime greeny than it is, and it's kind of like a pea green, like pea soup green, but brighter.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Are you gonna use it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the purple too, still, because I already have going on into whips. I have this purple square, and actually, it's coming out to be about. Here, maybe that's better without the light. About the same size, so that's good. It just, I don't like the feel of that yarn as much. as the stuff that I was.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have this. I turned it in for Quidditch. Back to Mojo. I used your idea. Totally.
It's fine.
On my thing. And it took 3 mini skeins, and they were like the leftovers, so they were like 3 ounces. So, like, it took 3 of them.
Okay.
So I did this one, and it was like self-striping. It like self-striped, but I think the actual yarn, when you knit with it, was variegated, but because it was so small, it's striped.
Yeah, that's
it was
fun.
really pretty.
I like it.
Then I went into an all pink, and then I split, and then I did, it was like shades of pink.
Very cool.
And I took a picture of it with my Slytherin's locket.
That's smart.
Because that's how I roll.
Very cool.
I totally didn't have that on the notes. I need to put it on the notes with a link.
Hey, you're clear again.
What was the name of that?
Quidditch?
Earbuds.
Oh, I'm like...
Oh, I named it. My earbuds took longer than yours because it took me 2 days.
Oh. That's fine. Cool.
You know, that's my finished objects. Now we're back to whips again.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just all over the place tonight.
That's all right. Do you have any more whips, or are you done with whips?
No, I have more.
Okay, go ahead.
So I have to wind my yarn
So pretty.
for my order mission because they are approved.
They started on Sunday.
Yeah, I still have not wound it, but I pulled down. So we're a step ahead. This is the term of catch up
I think
because
it's fun. I thought it was.
yeah, this is from the Rolex that you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
cool.
great. It's these Rolex. So yeah, it turned out really nice. I can't wait to knit with it because I think it's going to be beautiful. I also cast it on and knit during church. Trying to find the right side.
Rebel.
Well, I mean, I cast it on and then I knit it at church. This is for my friend, the baby sweater that I was making. So I cast on and I'm just going to make like a baby vest. But it's sparkly.
That's cute.
And she had the baby Sunday maybe?
Okay.
So I cast it on. That's why.
Good.
No, she had her baby right on the schedule and it went like really fast.
On the due date. That's awesome.
And she's super cute. I haven't seen her in person yet, but
Pictures.
I've seen her on Instagram and Facebook. So then I was like, I gotta step it up into gear and finish this. But I kind of haven't been working on anything. So, but I pulled out my bag because I have pink, like a magenta, sparkly. And I was thinking of striping it, but now that I am making it, I think I have enough purple just to finish it all in purple. And maybe I'll make like a little mini monster.
Be cute.
Or a hat. I haven't decided yet.
I like monsters.
That's all.
Okay. I started my order mission.
You're always 2 steps ahead.
I like got the ear burn that morning that it was, well, I knew it was started on Sunday, but I was online. I'm like, sweet. So then I was like, oh shoot, I need to find the actual pattern. So I went down and looked through all my stuff and I found it. It's in this magazine.
I have that magazine.
Yeah, well, it's in here. Yeah, you did. Anyways, it's Interweave Knits Fall 2007. It's crazy. It's a while ago. Anyways, I found it. I'm trying to knit to the end of it. And I pretty much had an uber lazy day on Sunday.
The cobblestone pullover.
Yeah. Did I not say that? I probably didn't.
No, you didn't, but I remember.
Yes. I had a super lazy day on Sunday and pretty much knit the entire day.
That's kind of making me jealous.
I've been in like a weird funk and not doing much. So it's like, I'm going to sit here and knit because that's what I want to do. So that's what I did. I'm trying to get to the end of this row so I can like hold it up on myself.
Sometimes you just need a day to knit. You do.
And I did. And I got like a ton done.
You won't have any shaming from me.
Thanks.
And you're knitting it with hand spun?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beauteous.
So it along the side, well, I have it split a little differently, but along the sides there's a see if I can hold it up. The garter stitch.
Yeah, I love it.
And then the rest is just stockinette stitch.
That's so pretty.
And there's garter on the bottom too.
Pretty.
And my hair. Yeah, but like, so I don't know, it's like 10 inches so far, maybe.
You are like the knitting rock star.
I got through like my first ball of yarn.
I'm proud because I knit this, and it's like maybe 4 inches.
I'm sorry.
About like 10 inches of like an adult sweater.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
But yeah. Oh hey, look at this awesome stitch marker my friend made me.
Is that a wine cork?
It's a little wine cork and it says butterbeer on it.
Oh, that's so awesome.
She made it. Anyways. So I thought that was fun. No, but I'm really liking it. Yeah, it's out of the hand spun. And it's soft and squishy and pretty.
It is beautiful.
And it smells good because it smells like soap. So that's all I'm working on. Though I only have that baby sweater and that baby hat to turn in for classes. And like, I'm happily just working on my advanced studies, which isn't a bad thing. But, so yeah.
I have like crafting ADHD. I'm like, ooh, look at that. I must start that. Ooh. And just then I sit there and I'm like, there's too much that I want to do. Like yesterday, I was like, oh, I should be doing this and I should be doing that. And, you know, I sat down to do it and I ended up watching Netflix. Not knitting.
I've done that too. I've had a few days like that. That's kind of what I did today. I was like, I should be doing this and this and this and this. And not knitting things, but like housey things.
It wasn't even like...
And I took a nap.
A show, like, I guess it was a show you kind of watched, but I just zoned. Like, seriously, I sat there and I was like this. Real.
It happens. So, spinning, you spin me right round. Got any?
Not to show. I mean, it's the same that I've been working on. I'm behind on my new. What else is new?
Do you think you'll be able to get it up to 50%?
Yeah, because I sat down and I focused on spinning for like a half an hour, and I got further, if that makes sense. Like,
no, that's good.
I just have to like be focused on it and say this hour is for spinning and this hour is for sewing and this hour is for everything else. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't really have anything to show you. I'm still spinning. What I'm going to do though is weigh the bobbins. I'm going to weigh a couple of them and then take an average and say that's how much the bobbins, because they can't weigh too much different, really.
Some do, but you never know.
Well, they're all the same. They look the same. I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to weigh them and take an average and then say that's how much I'm going to subtract to show my 50% that I spun 22 ounces and
Right.
show them on the bobbin, because I'm just going to spin a bunch of bobbins, I think. Instead of spinning the bobbins, plying, and then spinning more, because I need to get to the 22 ounces.
Right.
Makes sense.
Okay, so
Oh,
spinning wise, not really. Newt wise, I made a ton of row lags I like buckled down over the last week and like really made it because I was like, I had to have, that was about 5 pounds right there of Rolags made for my 50%. And I was at like 2 like a couple weeks ago. So, and I was like slowly doing them, but like I sat down and I spent a few days where like that's all I did, like after the kids went to school till I had to make dinner. So anyways, I got to the 5 pounds and I just have to finish washing the border Leicester fleece, which for some reason I'm like, eh.
About washing it?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I just haven't gotten the stuff out to do it again. I don't know.
Get it out and do it in stages. Just is it in like a Tupperware tote or a bag or something?
I have it in the bag and it's upstairs. I just need to do it. I've just been busily doing other things.
But the washing stuff, like,
yeah, I need to get
in the hallway. Then put it on the counter. And eventually it'll get close enough to the bathroom or wherever you wash it.
Yeah.
For you to wash it.
True. Stages.
Baby steps.
Anyways, there's not that much left. I just need to do it. I think I was discouraged because every time I would wash fleece or dye, like, it was rainy and, like, took forever. So, anyway, so that's what I have to do, and then I can hand in my 50%. But that's it for me. No weaving. I really wanted to, and I just didn't.
Every time I go in the bathroom, I think, I need to do the bath mat that we talked about last week.
That's right.
And then I go downstairs and I forget about it.
I know. Any sewing?
No. I keep trying to get in there to sew, but there's other stuff that I've been doing about sewing. We'll talk about in Random Randomness.
Okay. Jim?
I worked out.
I saw that. Very good. I was proud of you.
So, put on there, if you don't see me working out 2 or 3 times a week, someone needs to call me on it. Like, I put that on the internet. Someone better call me on it.
I'm going to.
Because, yeah. And I would, like, did the pre-programmed workout, number 7, which is not my favorite.
I like number 7.
But, not that the number's not my favorite, the workout.
Just kidding.
But by the end, I was still sweating, so I guess it was good.
That is good.
But, yeah. I have to work out at least 1 or 2 more times this week.
Cool. I do too. I didn't work out yesterday or today. I went.
But
yeah, I went to the chiropractor. Did I go last time?
Yeah, once.
And it was still like kind of sore. And then I went back a couple days later, and it was feeling a lot better. So I was like, not like 100%, but better. So I was like, can I do stuff? And he's like, yeah, just don't jump on it. Like, don't. So I was like, okay.
25 is.
Well, no, I just did the modified version where I'm not jumping. So I did. So then that day I worked out, and then the day after that it was sore again. Not like super sore like it was and hurting, but it was I could feel it. So I laid off it over the weekend, and then I didn't do it yesterday or today. I'm gonna work out tomorrow.
Like, did you like strain a muscle in your foot, or
it's like muscle, tendon, ligaments type of thing. Like, because the ankle has like, I mean, your entire body weight on it, and then like it was like this part of the foot, so like jumping up on here, like the ankle, I don't know, he like pulled my foot out and like adjusted things, and
there's a lot of bones in your foot.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and because like originally I was like, should I go to the doctor or the chiropractor? And I was like, the doctor's not going to be able to do crap.
Yeah, he'll be like, here's some pills, don't
exactly. So I was like, I'm going to try the chiropractor. So I'm really glad I did. So it's feeling really good. If I like walk a ton, which I haven't, it starts acting up. But so taking it slow, and then he gave me stretches to do, and then I'm supposed to like stand on the balls of my feet for as long as I can and do that 2 times throughout the day just to strengthen it. Mm-hmm. So it's going good.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm going to work out tomorrow though.
Okay.
That's it. for me. Randomness.
I had something I was going to type to remember to talk about, and I forgot. I don't even know what I was going to talk about, but it was important.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, today, I'll just talk about my next thing. Today, for Jamboree, the regionals are in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
They opened up at 10 Mountain Time, so that was 12 our time. I set an alarm. I got on, and I got tickets. I'm so excited. I'm going with a friend that I made through Jamboree, and we're going to drive up together. We're going to share the room, so it's going to cost like way less. And I'm just so excited. It's going to be so much fun. Like, I've been talking Andy's ear off about it, and he's just kind of like, okay, whatever. And I'm like, seriously? These people are as obsessed with the Jamboree as I am, so it's going to be awesome. So I'm excited about that.
So, do you get to see new stuff, or like, what's it all about?
It's like a training, and yeah, and like just talking about new stuff.
Cool.
Kind of like any job will have like a huge meeting, like regionals. They have like nationals, and then they have regionals for people who can't go to the big one. So,
cool.
But it's supposed to be fun. Like, there's like a huge like consultant thing the night before, and then all day it's all.
That's fun.
But it's sold out in like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was glad that I set an alarm, because had it been like a couple minutes later, I would have never got it.
So when is it? When did you say?
Oh, it's in November.
Okay.
So the week after the Indie Knit and Spin. I'm going to be a little crazy busy in November. But I'm excited about it.
Cool.
So, yeah. But I am super excited because the Light the Night Walk is coming up on October 4th that we're doing for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And I told you last week I was doing a Jamboree fundraiser. It's still going. But so far, I've raised, through the Jamboree fundraiser alone, about 150.
Nice.
I was going to say 20, because at first I on Monday I was like, oh, I'm only like one order away from being able to donate 120. And then a bunch of people ordered after that, which is amazing. I'm so thankful to everyone who's ordered, because I can donate more. So 150, I think it's really close to 160.
That's awesome.
I'm excited because that means we've had people donate to just the site, like that didn't buy Jamboree. So that means we'll be like the national average is a team will raise $240. So if we raise more than that, that's better than the average. So
that's good.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. So yeah. But if you still want to donate, you can either donate to the Light the Night Walk website that I'll link to in the show notes, or you can order from the party. I'm going to leave it open till probably this Friday and then close it.
Okay.
But thank you to everyone who's donated, and then everyone who's ordered. I'm just so excited that we're doing this. So
very cool.
But yeah.
Good stuff.
So, I have more to talk about. I'm going to let you talk a little bit. What's going on?
Okay. We've been like canning things, and I'm getting sick of it. So I haven't really. Joe made a bunch of tomato sauce, and I kind of like watched. So he made that today, and then I wanted to make some tomato paste, because sometimes you want to add tomato paste to stuff and not have like it soupy. Anyways,
so how do you make tomato paste?
So we made the sauce, and then we put that on like a sheet pan and put it in the oven at a low degrees, like 300 or so, and you just cook it, and like you stir it around every so often, and it like thickens up and thickens up. So we did that, and then I canned it tonight. And And we still have like half of the apples, half a crap ton of apples to sauce, or I was thinking of making like a pie filling or like, you know, like a topping from pancakes or something, and canning a bunch of that. So I had to research that and do that this week. That's my goal, is to get through all those apples because they're not starting to go bad, but I don't want them to go bad. I want to use what we were given. I listened to the third book in the All Souls trilogy, which is Discovery of Witches. Third book is The Book of Life, and it's really good.
Oh, just rub it in.
No, it is really good. I might have to re-listen to it because I listened to it like so fast within like 2 days.
I'm gonna have to
maybe 3.
My library doesn't carry them. The Philadelphia Free Library doesn't carry them in audiobooks.
That's lame.
I know.
That's lame.
But they don't even have it, like, because with the Philadelphia Library and Overdrive, they use the Overdrive system, and people who have that through their library know what I'm talking about. Anyways, you go online and you can, like, type in the box what you're looking at, it'll bring it up. And then it'll have, like, a little, on the side, it has a thing, it says, available titles, and then additional titles to recommend. So even when I click that, usually if you click that, like if they have the book, if you click that, it'll come up as the audiobook and something in Spanish. It just depends on what they have available. But I click on that for those books, and they don't even come up. Nothing.
That's a bummer.
I know. Actually, I'm not even sure if they have that book there. I think I searched for it. They don't have any of it.
That's lame.
It is.
You've listened to the first 2, right?
Right. Because I got the first one from there, and they just don't have the second one.
Well, I have them.
Maybe I got them from you.
You might have. Actually.
I don't remember. But I've been listening to a couple books. Some I started and had to stop because the whole
teenage thing.
Yeah, do. But the one book, okay, so I started listening to this book called King Hall or something, and it was like this supernatural book, and I thought it was going to be good. And it said it's for adults. So basically, I'm annoyed. Like, I got a little bit in maybe not even halfway, but I had to stop because I was just like, are you kidding me? So what the author did was write a teen novel, but just made them older. But they're, like, still in school, but because they're, like, shifters or whatever, they go to school till they're 21. So basically they're, like, in college, but they're acting like they're in high school, and so I had to be like, no thank you. So I stopped that one, and I read this really good book called The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery. And it was, like, a book that just kind of caught my attention because it was a storied life, and it was about a guy who owns a bookshop.
Okay.
So I read it, and it was really good. It was a sad ending, but it was a really good book.
That's good.
I would really recommend that book. And it wasn't like a supernatural or fantasy or anything, so it was just a book. It was really good. And then I started reading this book, The Queen of Tearling, or A Queen of Tearling.
Just lay down.
The Queen of Tearling by Erica Johansson. And it's pretty good. I'm about halfway through.
Cool.
Oh, anything else? Sorry, because I kind of took over your...
It's totally fine. Yes, I have some fiber to show you. This was August for my Fiber of the Month Club from Pancake and Lulu.
Ooh, pretty.
And then I have September as well.
Ooh, pretty.
So, yay. I have just a couple more months because I think it started in January. I'll have to relook at my things. So 3 more, and then I have a whole year of fiber, and I will make a mashup.
That's fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. Maybe a 3-ply.
I don't know, but did you see the front page of Ravelry today?
No.
So you know how they have the blurbies from everyone who works with Ravelry?
Yeah.
I don't like pay enough attention to like know who posts what. But anyways, the one who like goes and says like, look at all these projects.
Yeah.
Did, and this one was hand spun to fiber to a project.
Okay.
And there's like a girl who knit a sweater, and then there's like a shawl, but they like show the fiber.
The yarn. And then the cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. I thought so.
Maybe if I actually updated my projects. Or I never put my hand spun into. I need to.
I think that whoever did that, the ones that they found, put their pictures on their front page of their project.
Like a like all of them.
But because like my mashup sweater, I have all the information in there.
Yeah.
So mine just wasn't cool enough.
That's okay.
I'm just kidding. Out of like how like there's like what how many millions of people out there? So what I've been doing the past couple of days.
Get off my fiber.
Okay. I've been putting off sending in my application for Maryland Sheep and Wool because you have to print out pictures. So on your wool.
She kept trying to. She likes fiber. Not a good thing.
So I've been putting off doing my Maryland Sheep and Wool application because you have to print out pictures.
Right.
So on Saturday, I was like, I'm not putting it off anymore. I'm going to do it. So I spent the whole day gathering pictures, getting them formatted so that they'll print nice. I uploaded them to Snapfish, made sure they cropped right. Okay, just kidding. I uploaded them to a different website. I forget what it's called. Ordered them, and I'm mad. So then I see, oh, they're not going to get here in time because it's only mailed to.
Oh.
Like they worked with CVS, and I don't think there's a CVS. They worked with some
Drugstore.
Target, and their closest Target is like an hour away. So that's not really worth it. So I tried to cancel the order, but they didn't have like a cancel order thing. So you had to go through customer service and send them an email. So then today I get an email. Oh, we already shipped it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I sent it the day, like 5 minutes after I ordered it. I'm like, you really need a canceling function on your site because that really pissed me off because I'm like, I mean, it wasn't a ton of money, but at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyways. And there was no option to pick normally when I do that, I pick like a flat rate shipping box for the postal service.
Yeah.
Because it ships faster. And I know it'll be here in like 2 or 3 days. But they only ship through UPS, which takes longer. At least in my experience, UPS takes longer, which a lot of people have different experiences. But for me and where I live, it takes longer, like up to a week or 2 longer than what it takes for the postal service. Anyways, so there wasn't an option. That made me mad. I should have known. Anyways. So then I went and I uploaded everything to Snapfish and did the whole thing over again, making sure it cropped right. Because you can like, you know when you upload them and they're like, this is how it's going to crop. So you have to make sure it's going to crop. And then it says this is the, and they were all high quality pictures because they were the pictures I use for my shop. And I take those with my camera and then I upload them. And then anyway, so I used shop and I made sure they were fit. And then I went through with each one and made sure they cropped right. Seriously, it took like hours. Like,
Right.
not even fun. Like, that's the one thing I hate about the Etsy store is doing the pictures, because you have to take the pictures, then you have to edit the pictures, then you have to upload it. Yeah.
It's pain.
Anyways, printing, that's why I was putting it up. So I went to Walmart, picked up the ones that I spent like 2 hours on, making sure they were cropped right. And guess what? It didn't crop right. Like, half of them came out okay, the other half did not. And it's because, I don't know. And I was annoyed because like, you go through Snapfish and they say, oh, it's this many cents. And then it's more when you go, because it went to Walmart. So then I'm like, I flipped through the pictures and I was like, I don't want this like half. Because, like, even though I made them so they cropped like half the picture off. And I'm like, I need these pictures cropped right. And it's just because they go through a machine and they just crop them.
Right.
It's not like an actual person doing it. So, then the lady's like, I'm like, I'll pay for this half, but this half I don't mind. So then she had to like figure it out and go do it. And so we got it back, and I'm like, I have printer paper. I'm going to see if I print photo paper.
Yeah.
On. I'm going to see if it's just easier to print it at home if it doesn't turn out. Because some of the pictures, too, not only were they cropped wrong, but they were, like, saturated, like, with way more ink or dye than the picture.
Yes.
So it looked like I did some sort of finish. Not finish, but like some sort of, like, tint. And it just, I was mad because it didn't turn out. They weren't as clear as they should have been. And I'm like, if I'm paying extra for this so-called professional printing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm like, wait and see if it works at home. Did. So I printed it. I need to get new magenta ink, but it's not a problem because our printer, like the ink cartridges are like $8. So, anyways, I was like, why didn't I print them at home
First place.
That's how dumb I am. So then I'm like, how do, when you're applying to put like Maryland sheep and wool, like they want to see how your product is different from what they have already. So I came up with this. That whole long story for this. Up with this. So I just put them in a binder, and I printed out my logo, of course. And then I just figured, because if they're going to be like old school, they wanted the pictures old school anyways. I figured it was nice to just flip a binder than just a stack of photos. And then I made little like descriptions.
It's good.
You think that's okay?
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Good job.
And I told Andy, I'm like, this whole book is filled up. That's like a bunch of stuff. I'm like, do you think you're going to be like, that's a little much. But then I was like, I've been to Maryland Sheep and Wool, and there's like some places that bring like their whole store, so.
Yeah.
Which this is basically my whole store. But it's really cool. And so while I was doing all of this, I have these like, I made these like mosaic pictures.
Okay.
So you can see like the features, like the inside and everything. I think I'm going to put like a page on my Facebook page talking about each of the bags. And, well, because I have like my crochet hooks and stuff in here too. I'm going to make a page on my Facebook page just saying like these are what I offer type of thing.
Describing the different sizes and stuff.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So.
Very cool.
That's what I've been doing. That's kind of about my sewing, but not sewing.
Well, it's good.
I did sew some special orders, though. So. Okay, I'm done talking. That's all I did.
I am too. We haven't done much. It's fall. It's a little cooler out, which is nice.
I'm loving it. I like wearing pants.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
And actually, though, the other day it got so cold in here, because, I had the windows open. It got so cold that I was spinning, and my hands were so cold, so I put on my sweater because they were that cold. I also closed the window.
That's a good thing to do. All right. Are we
Thanks
done?
for watching.
See you next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.